Hi, everyone. I am Coach Joe. I, along with Allison, founded Couture Coaching, and she shared a little bit of my story with you in the first video. But today we're going to talk about, again, the real reason why you can't lose weight as the second part of this video series. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit of my story. For years, I was a yo-yo dieter and a runner. I ran a marathon, I ran a half marathon, I ran several times a week. And at the same time, I cycled through lots of fad diets. If you can name a diet, I probably did it. And where that left me was really just afraid to get my calories up much beyond 1,500 calories a day, and with a body that just did not want to lose weight. So I did not have a great physique eating just 1,500 calories a day and doing all that running. And so I was constantly, trying to lose 5 or 10 pounds, or which I thought would tighten me up. I don't think it would have, but that was what I thought at the time. And so what I would do is something really restrictive. I would find some really restrictive diet. It would work for a little bit. I would get a few pounds off. And then when I stopped doing all of that restriction, I would gain all the weight back, sometimes then some. And it was just a very frustrating cycle. So fortunately, I ultimately found a great physique coach who I started working with. And she had me start eating differently, eating a lot more protein, just eating more food generally. And we swapped out pretty much all of that running for lifting weights. And I have to tell you that I'm almost 50 now, and I look way better now than I did in my 20s, my 30s, and into my mid 40s when I found sort of this just different way of eating and exercising. And so, what was the real game changer for me was lifting weights. So, today we're going to talk about why you're just 5 pounds away from a faster metabolism and how that can help you lose weight. Okay, so here's the deal with muscle. Muscle burns a lot of calories, a lot more than fat. It is very active. And so that means it requires a lot more energy than, say, fat, which is dormant. And the more muscle you have, that just means the faster metabolism that you will have. And adding 5 pounds of muscle is going to help you start burning more calories all the time, even when you're just sleeping, watching TV, sitting around. What Harvard researchers have discovered is that you begin losing muscle at about age 30, and that you can lose as much as 3 to 5% of your muscle per decade starting at age 30. What this does is it causes your metabolism to slow down. The good news is that this process is not inevitable. You can combat it, and this is where lifting weights comes in. So what lifting weights is going to do is help you preserve what muscle you do have and build additional muscle to increase your muscle mass. And what you're going to need to do is eat enough food to support that process. Protein specifically, we recommend at least 100 grams of protein a day to support muscle growth and preserve what muscle that you do have. You also don't want to do things that are going to further degrade your muscle and cause you to lose muscle. This will slow down your metabolism even further. So, what those things are chronic undereating. We talked about that a bit in the last video, and not eating enough protein. Those two eating habits will really cause your muscle to take a hit. Not doing any resistance training is going to cause you to lose muscle, and doing too much cardio can also impact the amount of muscle you have on your body. So the solution really is to eat more and lift weights, and adding 5 pounds of muscle to your frame is going to boost your metabolism and help you stave off inevitable weight gain as you age. Okay, so how, practically speaking, do you add 5 pounds of muscle to your body? I've got good news. This isn't going to require you to be in the gym 6 days a week at 5 a.m. or even to become a competitive bodybuilder. Here is what you are going to want to do to add muscle to your body. You're going to want to lift weights 2 to 3 times a week. You can do full body workouts that hit all the muscle groups, and those should take you about 45 minutes to an hour to do. So you're going to want to do that 2 to 3 times a week. Most women will prioritize cardiovascular exercise like spinning or Orange Theory or something like that over lifting weights. You're going to want to swap that and get your weightlifting in before you focus on cardiovascular exercise. You're going to want to lift heavy for your major muscle groups. So make sure you hit your legs, your glutes, your shoulders, your back, each week a few times. You will probably need to invest in some equipment to be able to do this. So you could do dumbbells or bands if you want to work out from home, or just join a gym to get access to the equipment that you need. You'll want to find a solid weightlifting program that targets your large muscle groups. And you're going to follow a very simple plan that just you'll do the same workout, or you can do the same workouts week after week. And what you're going to focus on is doing more reps of those exercises or lifting heavier weight. And that is a method of weightlifting called progressive overload. And there have been lots of studies on this, and it shows that that is what is the most effective way to build and add muscle to your frame. You don't need to be doing different workouts each week or worry about confusing your body. That is not actually very effective. Like I've said, you need to lift heavy for all your major muscle groups. Don't worry, you're not going to get bulky or end up looking like Arnold. And you'll want to eat enough, at least 1,500 calories a day. Like I said, that 100 grams of protein to support what muscle you do have and start adding muscle. And so what will happen when you start doing this is, the scale may not move immediately in the direction that you want, but after a bit of time, you are going to feel more confident. And weightlifting really can change the shape of your body in ways that other exercises simply won't do, and increase your confidence. So you're going to be feeling and looking pretty great after you start lifting in ways that you can't imagine. So again, don't worry about the scale. Just focus on starting to lift weights. Okay, we can definitely help you add 5 pounds of muscle at Couture Coaching. So head over to our website at couturefitnesscoaching.com. We have a page with product links that has different equipment resources that we like, dumbbells, bands, that sort of thing. Our blog has links to workouts and lots of articles about how to start lifting weights, how to build out different body parts. And then also check out our podcast, Boost Your Metabolism After Age 30. We have a How to Build It series. And in that series, throughout the podcast, we talk about how to build a perkier booty, how to get some Carrie Underwood legs, how to build out your shoulders and your arms, how to get great abs. So definitely check out those episodes if you want to learn more about how to start lifting weights and changing the shape of your body. But the next thing you want to do is make sure that you watch the next video that we have in this free course. It will arrive in your email tomorrow, and you're going to learn something simple that you can do every day to boost your metabolism. I've got more good news. It doesn't require sweating or even a sports bra. So listen up for that. And thank you for tuning in to today's lesson. Thanks. Bye-bye.